Hi guys, and welcome to pull 2. So this is based on working for width. So we'll do a lot of pull downs, pull ups, overhand rows, and then some wide rear delts, and then 2 bicep exercises to finish off. Okay, so I prefer doing it this way, where I split my back days completely up, where I'll do mid to lower one day and then for width another day, just because your back is so big and there's a lot to do. So I've benefited so much from doing this. So as always, be sure to follow me on Instagram and subscribe on here. Also, if you want some pretty cool gas clothing, use gas 15 for your lifting supports like these straps from Team Industry. Use code BULK. Let's get to it. So we're going to start with a nice little warm-up set just to get going and everything. Okay, so let's go. Fully engaging our lats. So literally, that was a nice warm-up set. Just 40 kilos, just to warm up, get the blood going. Make a note of that. And now we're going to go into the actual working heavy sets. So we're going to start on 61 and then have a slow increase and see where we get to, whilst also maintaining very good form. So that's the plan. Let's see if it happens. Let's go. Okay, so we managed that 10 that time, so we'll stick with 61 and we'll run with 61 until it becomes a lot smoother. Obviously we don't want to jump up the weight so quick that it completely screws us over, because that's the last thing we want, realistically. So we'll stick with 61, see how we get on. I'm not too fussed whether we take a couple of weeks or a month or whatever. because we're still going through the process. Still feeling good, feeling healthy, and that's the priority right now. Alright, here we go. Last set. Last set, let's make it a big one. Let's go. Come on. Nearly just knocked myself out with that handle then. But yeah, guys, so I was 10 reps again on 61. So what we'll do is we'll make a note of that and we'll run with that for a couple of weeks, maybe a month, just to get it fully smooth 10 reps. Okay, so now we're going to move on to our next exercise. Okay, let's go. Alright guys, so now we're going to do the fixed pull down, which is a brilliant exercise. Get a brilliant squeeze from it, brilliant contraction and stretch. So let's go for it. So we're going to start with 54, just to get a nice movement going, just to warm up the movement. Okay, so here we go. Hey. Okay, so that was a perfect good set. So we full stretch, full contraction of the muscles. It's a real good one to try if you haven't tried it yet for fixed pull down, especially in Foundry Gym Stafford where we are. It's a great piece of equipment. I honestly love it. I always do it when I do pull too. So yeah, guys, check it out, seriously. So now we're going to put the weight up a little. We're going to go for 63.5. So we'll see how that bears up. 63.5. Alright, let's go. Let's get it done. 2, 8, 9, that was a nice 12. We'll run that weight again. I don't feel I can go heavier and keep good form, and I'd rather maintain and have good form than go full on in. So we'll run that again. Last one. See what I mean, guys? My form started to go a little bit then. So I know if I went heavier, I've got a chance of hurting myself or something. So I'll rather maintain and work on getting the best form I can out of that weight before even thinking of moving up. So now on to exercise 3. Alright guys, so now we have the pull-ups, but pull-up assist because I can't do pull-ups yet. And to be honest, I prefer this way because I know I'm getting it done right. So literally, doesn't matter if it's pull-ups or pull-up assist, you're still doing the same. Okay guys, so never be ashamed of that. Right, let's go. With this exercise, like normal guys, I aim for 10 to 12 reps. Full stretch, full contraction. So yeah, it's a great piece of equipment, especially if you struggle with pull-ups like myself. So I've started bringing these back in now, but it's one of them. Some people get embarrassed by doing it, I don't, because I know it needs to be done, so I'm okay with that. So, alright, let's get set 2 done. Whoa. That one was a struggle, guys, I'm not gonna lie. So, but if it doesn't make you work for it, are you really doing anything? Obviously not. So you need to push your limits and go within reasons, but still. So, alright, take a quick breather, get a drink, and we'll do this last set. Alright, let's go. Last set, let's go. We got this. 1, 2. That's all I've got. 8. One of them, but at least we've got 3 sets done. That's the main thing, guys. Right, I'll see you for number 4. Alright guys, so now we've got the chest supported straight arm pull down, okay, Y grip. So I do normally a neutral grip on the other pull day to warm up my lats, because it's a brilliant exercise to do, properly warms them up. Couldn't get on here to start with, so that's why I went to pull down first. It's one of those things, so but we're still getting the exercise done, that's the main thing. Okay, so like I said, we're going for width today. We want to work wide bits off the back, shall we say. So wide grip. Make sure you're getting that full stretch as well. So that's set 1. That felt very smooth. So we'll up it now a little bit. So we'll drop it from 21.25 to 28.75 and see how exactly we get on. I think we'll get on all right with it, to be fair. I'll be surprised if we didn't. Well, it's a good exercise to have, to be honest, doing straight arms, because it proper warms your back up, and that's what you want. Like I said, if I could have got on the cables beforehand, I would have done it first like normal, but I couldn't, which sucks, but it's one of them. So like I said, main thing is we're getting it done now. Okay, so here we go. Let's try this. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's. Okay, so we won't be upping the weight, only getting 10 reps out. To be honest, normally I do these bent over and not chest supported, so I'm still making up my mind which one I prefer, but it's one of them. I've got 1 set left, so stick with chest support for this last set, and then probably go back to normal the next wide pull session I have. So it's one of them, guys. Sometimes you have to test stuff, because if you don't, you won't know, will you? So right, here we go. One more, let's go. Note to self, don't do that again. Banged off the bell. But yeah, so that's exercise 4 done. It's one of them, you know, so I don't think I'll be doing the chest support bit again. But, you know, unless you try, you don't know. So anyway, on to some rows now. Alright guys, so now we're on exercise 4. It's a new way of doing low rows, because I'm turning it from a low row to a normal medium range row, because I'm going to be kneeling. It's something I've seen online. I don't know how I'm going to react to it and everything like that, so we'll see. It's like the chest supported we've just done. So let's see. No. Not gonna lie, it's actually very nice on my back. Not so nice on my knees, but what can you do, eh? Can't have it all, can you? I'm going to run that weight again. Only 20 kilo, to be honest. Don't need massive amounts. I do miss the normal ISO row machines, whether dead in front of you and you're sitting down or standing. Very, very good. I used to use them all the time back in the day. So I do sort of miss them. But, you know, the equipment we've got in here is really awesome. Can't really moan. They've done a cracking job. So, yeah. Anyway, enough talking, more pulling. Let's go. So we're going to stick with this weight for a couple of weeks, and we're going to slowly, hopefully, increase. We're going to see where it takes us. Okay, so I'm going to go do my last set now, but I need a toilet first, and then we're going to move on after I've done the last set. Okay, so yeah, we keep going, guys. That's the main thing. Okay guys, so with this, it's our last back exercise of the session now. So literally with this we're aiming for our upper back and slight traps to be engaged, and then we'll move on to rear delts and then the 2 biceps. So to be fair, we've flown through the session because it's pretty dead in here right now. It's only about another 6 people in here, so been all right. Came in, got it done. That's what I like to do. Get a nice pump feeling going, and to be fair, my back is feeling pumped right now. So also, guys, if you haven't checked them out, check out ESM for supplements. Honestly, guys, they're incredible. So, and I'm not even with them. Not yet, anyway. Let's go. So, since this is a relatively new exercise, we're going to run this weight for a while. So, it's 25 kilo easy bar. So we'll keep running with that for a while and build up the strength for it. So, in such a good mood, which is strange because it's my birthday in 2 days and it's another year older, isn't it? You stop looking forward to them after you're 30. And I'm turning 33. Oh, fuck my life. It's mad. Last 3 years have flown by. Alright, let's go. Drops are pumped now. That's a nice feeling. So, real nice feeling that is. But yeah, so one more set of this, then a rear delts, and then 2 biceps, and then we're done. Well, apart from some posing, looking at how my back looks after today's session, after we've done a few different things. So I'm excited. Because in a couple of weeks, as I've mentioned, I'm going to be starting the peptides. So I'm really excited for really coming along with them. So it's going to be something new for me, but it's going to be good for me. So I'm excited. Let's get to it. Alright, now it's time for rear delt. Okay, so we can't get on the rear delt machine because someone's doing floats on it, so we're gonna have to use dumbbells, guys. Let's go. So we're going to run with that weight again, do 2 sets on this weight, and then we're going to then go up the weight to 10s, because they're only 7.5s, because I don't normally do this, so I want to make sure I'm hitting it right, or near enough right. Oh man, traps are fully pumped. That's good. So overall the blood's going to the muscles very successfully, which is what we want. So I'm happy with that. Right, set 2. Hey, nah. That really hurt then. Bang the dumbbell on my knee, my dodgy knee as well. Great, typical. Don't worry, I'm not injured. So, but yeah, that was good. That was real good. Can't stop feeling my traps, guys, because of how awesome I feel right now. So, yeah. Alright, let's put these back and get the 10s and see how we get on. I think I'll be sound. I don't quite know. We'll see. We'll see. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Don't think I'm ready for the 10s yet. Got 10 reps out, but for me personally, I felt better with the 7.5s. I'm not even ashamed to admit that. So don't forget, I've only been back 4 months. Strength slowly returning and everything. Everything's on a good side for me. So yeah, alright, now we're gonna go hit some biceps. Alright guys, so now we're on to our first bicep exercise, the hammer strength curl. So let's get to it. Let's get a filthy pump on. Nice warm up set to start with. Nice easy 15 reps to warm up with on 25. So now we're upping it to 39. See how we get on with that. So 25, 15, and now we're on 39. To be honest, I never actually used to be a legs push-pull guy. I used to do all the bro splits and everything, but since doing my version of PPL, literally my body has benefited so much from it. So it makes sense for me to, you know, carry on with this way of training because it's benefited me so much. My strength's gone up. I can tell fat's going and muscle tissue is slowly, very slowly creeping through. Obviously, when I go into peptides, that will completely change with what peptides I'm going to be going on. So, literally, just have a think about peptides if you're someone with the same body type I've got right now. Have a look at them because even the guys that are ripped are taking peptides because of not just what they're meant to do, but also the other side benefits that come with them. If you properly dive into them, I mean, all the top doctors in the world are banging on about these, how these are going to change not just people in fitness, but people worldwide generally. So, need to, if you don't know much about them, have a look into them and then decide whether it's for you or not. Personally, it's for me. So, yeah, it's definitely worth looking at if you haven't already. Like I say, I'm going to be jumping on 2 different peptides that are going to do 2 different things for me and give me so many benefits in return. Yeah, it's a little bit, but you know what? This time next year, I'm going to be turning around and saying to you guys, if you didn't jump on it, well, guess what? You missed out and it was worth it. Because when retatrutide fully comes in, I think that's going to be more expensive than Mounjaro right now. And Mounjaro is pretty expensive, let's face it, guys. So for me, I'd say if you're thinking about it, get the Reta. Okay guys, so now we've got our last exercise. I can't, for the life of me, I can't remember what it's called. I'll remember after I've done this video now. But yeah, it's a good one to finish with. It really tests and squeezes your biceps to the max, so you won't go heavy with it. So we've got it on 8.75. That might be alright, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, that'll be fine. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, that'll definitely be alright. And I just realised it weren't even. What an idiot. So, but yeah, it's one of them. We'll just call it for now dual cable curl. .75 for 15. We'll run with that, to be honest, because that felt, I was pushing it, but it also felt smooth at the same time. You know what I mean? It got that right connection I need. So the last 2 sets will also be that weight. Pumps there, which is very obviously good. That's what we want, isn't it? So yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there, guys. Right, let's go. Oh, boys are definitely pumped now after that second set. So we're going to go into the last set now. So overall, very good session. I'm very happy with it. My energy levels are good. My weight distribution was good. You know, how I move the weight and everything. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with my mood. You know, I'm happy with all my levels and everything. Everything right now is playing smoothly. So it's going to be very interesting when I go into the peptides, because obviously it's going to change my body completely for the better and healthier. I feel like if my mum watches this video and she's like, "What's peptides? You don't need peptides," because my mum doesn't fully understand them. Bless her. But yeah, peptides are the future for helping people live a lot healthier lifestyles. So at the end of the day, guys, before you criticize it, look, read about it, and then try it if you want to try it. So at the end of the day, it's very good. Oh dear, I know I live in Stafford, but I've just seen someone wearing a Stafford Rangers top, and I'm a Hensford Town fan. So yeah, that's just slightly tipped me down on my mood. Oh well, jokes on them. We're in a higher league, and we didn't nearly get relegated like they did this season. So happy days. In fact, we could get promoted tomorrow. So just saying, for any Stafford Ranger fans watching. Boom. And that's it. So now we're going to go and look at some posing before we have a quick recap. Alright guys, so that's the session now done. We've done a little bit of posing just, so we've got some pictures which will go on Instagram, not on here. So if you want to see them, go to the Bulk 2.0 on Instagram. There you'll see where I started from after my injury to where I am now, all the stuff I've been up to. Okay. Also, you'll find links for Youth Revisited, which is blood work. Then you've got obviously GASP, which is clothing and lifting supports and stuff like that. The clothing is very nice. I really enjoy them, and so does a lot of people. So discount codes for that, as well as Youth Revisited, and also Better Bodies. Can't forget that. Then you've got Team Industry, who I get my lifting supports off. So like my straps, my wrist wraps, everything like that. So it comes from Team Industry, code BULK. And guys, there's plenty of athletes out there that use ESN, so you could get one of their codes. But to be honest, if you use ESN's own code on their website, you'll save quite a bit of money. So that's what I've been doing. And the supplements are seriously amazing. So go check it out. For now, I'm going to go treat myself to a head shave because, as I said, in 2 days is my birthday. So why not? Catch you in a bit, guys. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe, please.